Welcome back to another video. And today I'm updating you on my hydroponic garden tower, and we are doing a new setup. It's gonna be clean, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be amazing. I have wonderful ideas and everything's gonna turn out perfectly because that's what we come here to do. That's what I'm here to do, is to do everything perfectly and according to plan. Jimmy Kimmel's not funny. Okay. Let me show you guys some new things that I got for my hydroponic garden tower journey. The first thing I want to show you guys is I got new seeds. These are for cherries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, elderberries, mulberries. Cool. I got a pH temperature EDC? EC. It does a lot of things. It does 3 things, but I got it. Tomatillo. I want to plant some of these. I got some little Velcro strips for like tomatoes or plants that need a little bit more support. And I got a stand-up light, stand-up grow light. And you might be thinking to yourself, Ashley, where do you have room to put all of this? And the answer to that question is right over there. You want to know why? Because I got something. You want to know what? I got a different hydroponic garden. Yay! It's not a tower. It's 2 tiers, 2 levels. And I'm so excited. We're gonna put it together today, and we're gonna reorganize, we're gonna revamp, we're gonna be doing a lot of things because this is where the magic is happening right now. And this is part of the plan. I put this together the other day. That is part of the plan. I have a plan. I can imagine and put things into existence. I imagine things, I think about it, I feel about it, and I do about it. And that is how I create in this world. There's a little lesson for you. Let's open up the box. Now, why the hell would they put a box inside a box that's the exact same freaking size? There's no reason for this extra box. What the hell, you guys? I understand why there are 2 boxes. I was wrong, I apologize. There's 2 boxes in here, not just 1. I get it now. I understand it now. You guys might be wondering, Ashley, are you even gonna use those plants that you're growing? And the answer is yes, because I am now trying to be both vegetarian and I also don't want to eat processed foods. Now, obviously, that's really hard to do these days, but I want you to go watch. There's 3 boxes in here. I want you guys to go watch a couple documentaries on what they put in our food, how they make our food, what pesticides and herbicides they use to grow our food and keep insects out of it. What forever chemicals are, what that one company who makes the non-stick Teflon pans, go look up what they did. Go look up what they fucked up, so now that whole farm had to shut down. And there's forever chemicals in our food supply forever now. All of us have it. There's only 2% of people who do not have PFAS in their blood. 2%. Where are those 2%? Show me, because I don't believe you. I think it's 100%. Lucy, what's going on over there? I think someone just pulled up. Look it up. Do your research. I'm not eating your trash. I went to Trader Joe's though, and I bought some things from Trader Joe's, but that's it. Third box, let's go. Sue? You okay? She has herpes. And that's not even an exaggeration. Why would I exaggerate that? It's true. She does have herpes. Let's do another floor vlog because you guys loved the last one, right? I don't know if you guys can hear me good. Can y'all hear me good? I hope so. Because there's not much I can do to help you. What the hell? What the hell is going on right now? What is this? This is the water reservoir, and this is the vertical planting machine. Okay, so first we have to put the wheels onto the bottom of the water reservoir. So let's do that. Okay, so you don't really need to push that hard because they just kind of stop going in at some point. Install the column of water inlet. Remove the blue cap of the column and insert it into the hole of the... Girl, what? So remove the blue cap and insert it into the hole of the water inlet. Okay. Install the column of water outlet. Remove the yellow cap of the column and insert it into the hole of the water outlet. Install the vertical planting box. Make sure to align the hole of water inlet at the bottom of box and the column which was removed with the blue cap, then align other holes and columns and other to insert all columns into holes fully. Okay, so that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I can gather context clues and put this together. So I'm assuming these are used, and then putting this guy on top. However, I need to make sure I think this is what it's talking about. I think. Put all these cups in. Okay, what was that? Okay, that is really interesting because I have no clue. Okay, let's just go for it, I guess. I saw the craziest shit today on my way home. Someone was driving a truck with like a... It wasn't a trailer in the back necessarily. I think it could have been. And so it was like the truck and the trailer, right? But on the back of the truck, it wasn't like a truck bed, but it was like just this flat thing. Does that make sense? Like, let's pretend this is the truck. This is the truck, right? There was like this little metal thing right at the bottom, and then there was a gap, and then there was the trailer, right? On this little thing A dog was just chilling, just standing on it, riding outside of the truck, just on the thing. Do they know? Does the dog just chill back there because the guy, like, I'm pretty sure they would notice if the dog was not in the truck. Why was the dog just doing that? Why did they let the dog do that? Now for the wires. So there's one long wire and 2 short wires. That was pretty quick. I want to show you guys what they're doing. What are you guys doing? Lucy, do not go back there. Do not go back there. You'll die. They're kind of awkward, but it's okay. Let's raise this back up. So, I just saw how dirty the box is. Whatever. Okay. I got it set up, so I'm going to try to put it into its designated spot now. Does this make you uncomfortable? Also, I figured out what those bags were. The sketchy bags. I forgot what it's called. But it's like little... Hang on. Sorry, I just saw that my vet was calling me. Sue needs to go through another round of like antibiotics or something. And if that doesn't help with her cough, then she has to do something else. Because, of course. Now. What was I doing again? Whoa. 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 Sue. Hey, stop it. Get out of there. Stop, Sue. Hey. She's just stepping on it. The mystery bags. I have to soak them in water for 10 minutes and then we can put them in the little planters. So let's do that. This is like the biggest bowl I have. That's what it looks like. So this is the little spot where it's supposed to go. So I just need to make space for it. Okay, that works. Let's put in the water. I thought I heard voices of an angel, but it was just a motorcycle going by. I really thought I was being called upon.
McDonald. Wait a minute, be quiet, be quiet. What the? Oh, Lord, I hear the trumpet blowing. The trumpet sound. What trumpet? You're right, let's hold the wall. You hear that? What that is, T? Sound like the trumpet is blowing.
Scary. I'm supposed to pour water on the top layer and it's supposed to go down to the bottom until it gets to the max water level. And now I wait for the water to filter. I like filtered water. They put stuff in the water too, did I tell you that? Dude, that was like a prophecy. Like I said it and the world lit up because of my prophesy ability. So I'm telling the truth. You know that because the light turned on right when I said that. Holy shit!
Grow, my little plants, grow, please, grow big and strong.
They're actually all doing really freaking good. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed how much they grow. They're great. Making us all look bad. We put stuff in our water. the chemical that they put, is it atrazine in water that turns testosterone into estrogen? So think about that before you drink your water tonight. You might want to get a reverse osmosis machine because it gets rid of the atrazine. I don't think it came with solution. Yeah, no, it didn't. So I have to put it in myself. So let's figure this out. Okay, so it has 5.28 plus 2.11. So it's 7.39 gallons. And this is 1 teaspoon per quart. And I think a quart and a gallon are pretty much almost the same, aren't they? I'm sorry? Then what the hell is this? Maybe it was liters. Okay, so this is 29 quarts. That's like twice as... Okay, that makes sense. It's like 3 times as much as my tower. So I need to put 30 teaspoons of this in that water. 30 damn quarts of this shit. I think Sue was really curious about the garden. Every day I come home from work and I check it, and she comes and checks it with me. And she's very curious about what I'm doing right now. Hopefully she understands what I'm doing and is as excited as I am, because... You okay? She's got a cough. She has herpes. Please, like, she's my friend. It's really satisfying, actually. Does this make you uncomfortable? Should this be the thumbnail? Whoa. Too much forehead. I'm gonna start putting the rocks in. Okay, this is taking forever. I'm gonna finish filling up the tanks and putting the little rocks in, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. Okay, I got it to a point where it is full enough, and I put all the little rocks in each thing. Now what we need to do is we need to take plants and put them in there. But first I'm gonna plug it in. Gosh, I wish I could get a better angle for you guys, but I don't know. There's just not enough space. I don't know what to tell you guys. Just take my word for what's happening. Let's plug it in. She's cute. So let me explain to you what my plan was. The pumpkins. I need the pumpkins in here because they're big plants. And I also kind of planted sunflowers and tomatoes. And those need like space to grow. So the berries are gonna go on the bottom. Pumpkin, tomato, sunflower on the top. That's my plan. Let's execute. I got this little net thing so that the cats can't get to the plants. You know what, let me show you guys the plants first. Okay, so look how big the pumpkins are already getting. They're huge. This is the tomato. I'm growing a carrot. I don't care what y'all say. Bok choy. I think that's... It looks like dill. Radish. Cucumber. This is my sunflower. Cilantro. Scallion onion, my romaine. Look at my lettuce, you guys. It's beautiful. Sunflower. More cilantro. Jalapeno. My beans are getting pretty big too. Poblano pepper, thyme. This is supposed to be a zucchini. And I still have these guys too. I'm waiting for them to get a little bit bigger before I put them in the tower. But those are there. I can smell the freshness. Look at all those roots. Wow. What do I do? Wow. My little tomato. There's mold on them. Let's get the beans over here. We're gonna put the peas there too. I don't know, I kind of feel like the top I should stop and then put the cucumbers on the bottom and then plant the berries on the bottom. Dude, I can smell cucumber from this cucumber plant. I can smell it. My boy. And the best thing about these is that, like, let's say the ones on the top grow too big, I can just pop one out and place it somewhere else. I really want the water level high because the roots aren't that long yet, so I'm gonna fill it up as much as I possibly can. On the instructions it says, it is so bright. What the hell? Wow. Life. Sprinkle 5 to 10 seeds of leafy vegetables onto the surface, or bury 1 to 2 seeds of melon or fruit to the depth of 1. So, let's plant some of the berries in there. I'm not sure if it's gonna grow, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, if this doesn't work for a while, if I don't notice anything sprouting, I'm gonna germinate it here. But let's just see if this works. I'm interested. Isn't cherry a cherry tree, girl? Should I grow a cherry tree? Cherry tree in my apartment. Thumbnail. Okay. I did it. I guess now we're gonna just have to wait and see how everything turns out. The stand-up grow light that I got, I think I'm gonna set it up later because right now, the plants are okay. They're not too tall yet. I'm gonna wait until they're too tall. Let me show you guys. Okay. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. She has herpes, guys. Okay. Alright. I think she's okay, guys. She's chilling. Okay. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Roma tomato. Beans. Peas. Sunflower. No, stop. Peas. Beans. Sunflowers. Cucumber. Blueberries. Raspberries. Elderberries. Strawberries. Okay. Guys, memorize this. This video is evidence of where I put what. I'm so freaking excited for the lettuce, guys. You don't even know. And the jalapenos. Look at the cilantro. The cilantro's doing so good. And the radishes are growing really fast too. And the dill. Oh, look at beautiful dill. And the bok choy is beautiful. I'm gonna grow a carrot. I don't care what anybody says. The carrot will grow in there. Oh, it's so exciting. Those are radishes. Honestly, I think it's basil. That's basil. That's a jalapeno. Scallion onion. These are still kind of taking a long time. Lavender. Haven't seen anything from lavender. So, I love this. This is so pretty. I love it. The reason behind this, I figured if the pumpkin or like the tomato, if it needs something, then I can use this as like a trellis. Aren't I so smart? I'm so smart. I wanted to see what this is all about. pH buffer powders? That sounds scientific. I might work at a lab, but do I know what that means and what that entails and what the specifics are? And no. No, I don't. Let's check the pH. Okay, so the pH for the tower was like 6.5. pH for the tier was only like 4. EC. EC for the tower was 3620. 2250 for the tier. Okay, TDS. I don't know what that is. Let's test for it. 1820 for the tower. 1120 for the tier. And I guess let's check temperature while we're at it. 69 for the tower. The temperature is not accurate. Does it look like I know how to calibrate this thing? Buddy. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up a video on how to do this because I don't know how to do any of that. But that was kind of cool to kind of look at it a little bit. Imagine if all of that was correct. I would have looked really smart, but I'm not, so whatever. So let me know in the comments what you guys think is gonna grow and what you think is not gonna grow. And I don't really care, but I'm just curious. I'm growing a pumpkin. The pumpkin is growing. I'm gonna have 2 pumpkins. I swear. I'll have 2 pumpkins. They're the best plants in the world. Jimmy Kimmel's not funny. I'll see you guys in the next video. Jimmy Kimmel's not that funny. He should be fired. They'll be the best pumpkins the United States has ever seen. Let's start a war. And you're all paying for it. And I'm suing the IRS. We have to. The Democrats, we have to. I just got off the phone with Aaron Yeager. And he said we should start the rumbling. He's a wonderful guy, terrific guy. So, yeah, we're gonna start the rumbling.